Let's look at the privacy policy used by Cyberix. In our privacy policy, you can see the executive summary, which covers very clearly the organization identity and what are the terms of use. Within this document, we get into our definitions required by law, and then look at the information that we collect. All personal information is stored in the cloud, managed through the Google service. There are no other areas of access, nor do we sell or share user information. This is all explained here in the privacy policy. If you go down, we further explain the security of the data, how users can control and access their data, which is in compliance with the laws in effect in Colombia, where we are founded. Moving further, we also explain the use of Google APIs. Since our platform does extensively use API connectivity, we explain exactly how this is used, including using the Google OAuth verification system. And most importantly, we never use any data provided by our users for the use of generative AI or machine language model training. This is implicit to our policy. Everything else is explained very clearly here in our data policy, and if you have any questions, reach out to the Cyberix team. For our terms of service and coverage under our standard agreement, we've broken out in legal terms all of the terminology, including acceptance, eligibility, and how to create user accounts, and then get into how users of our service are required by law to be in compliance with local and regional law. We also explicitly state any prohibitive activities, things that are forbidden within the platform, as well as the ownership and use of any intellectual property / IP available. And then we get into our data privacy, which is covered more extensively in the privacy policy we just covered. Third-party applications, as well as the limitation liability for any of data usage within the system, is also covered, as well as the standard indemnification, termination, governing laws, and any changes to our service. Finally, we provided the contact information to be fully compliant with data expansion laws. And should you have any questions, again, the Cyberix team is available to answer your questions. Here on our homepage, we cover the organization and what the Cyberix app entails. So to begin with, Cyberix is a technology and automation company based in Medellin, Antioquia, that is focused on helping businesses grow by using artificial intelligence to leverage automation and provide digital solutions using real-time platforms that are common to small and medium-sized business. The company was registered in Colombia in 2025 as a microenterprise. What the platform does: Cyberix provides a suite of AI-powered business automation and digital services tools that include, number one, chatbots. So we enable AI-driven chatbots and to build conversational automation, which means our chatbot can handle support, lead qualifications, FAQs, and sale conversations. It is also integrated with Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and web chat, and responses can be personalized, customized, and escalated to human intervention when required. On the social media front, we offer automated postings and interactions to platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Threads, and Instagram, using API-driven connectivity, as well as the ability to schedule posts, generate content, and respond to engagement using AI-integrated tools designed to save time and improve consistency of brand usage on social channels. Our third pillar is digital marketing and web development, where we create modern websites, landing pages, e-commerce functionality, as well as analytics dashboard, and build out digital experiences that are optimized for SEO, GEO, and highlight user conversion. These tools can be integrated with CRM platforms as well as analytics platforms such as Google Analytics, as well as other business tools using expanded API connection. And finally, our platform offers analytics and tools for business growth using real-time dashboards that leverage the data accumulated through these tools to provide engagement, performance, and other metrics that help support business growth. These tools analyze audience behaviors and help businesses to optimize their marketing campaigns. Cyberix positions itself as a platform that combines enterprise-level automation with practical business applications by using AI that helps companies to save time by automating repetitive tasks, improves customer service with fast AI-driven responses, increases engagement and growth via the most important digital channels, and finally integrates with multiple platforms and tool sets in the social, chat, and CRM categories to really unify workflows and simplify many of the business processes small and medium businesses operate under. If you require any other information, all of our contact information is provided in the Contact Us section of our website. Let's take a look at the newest functionality within Cyberix, and that is the management of the Google My Business platform. Google My Business is probably the most common, ubiquitous application that small, medium-sized businesses use to drive visibility within the Google ecosystem, as well as attract new potential clients. We have recently integrated this tool into our platform to help businesses automate the management of their Google My Business, as well as looking at new tools for managing the analytics and performance of the platform for the business. Our focus is on ensuring that Google My Business is as automated as highly as the business needs, in order to ensure that customers' needs are being met and that they're receiving the information that they have. In exchange, the business receives additional analytics and highly visible reporting tools that allow them to understand just how their interactions on the platform are actually functioning in terms of serving the business. To summarize this, the actual functionality that we include in this platform include automated posts to the Google My Business platform, providing automated review responses, as well as review removal, real-time analytics using our own proprietary platform, as well as optimization for the local SEO presence using the checklist provided by Google to ensure that your profile is as up-to-date as possible, allowing you to really manage your reputation within this highly important platform. Here we have a breakdown of the functionality. Probably the most common, most invoked use is the automated response, to be able to provide a standardized response to clients in near-time, real-time functionality, giving them the comfort that the business is present and listening to their feedback and input. Here are some examples of some of the clients using the tool currently and how we are able to interface directly within the Google My Business platform. And finally, some of the posts that we can automate, pre-schedule, and plan to really support your business's growth, personality, as well as any in-market campaigns. And then finally, some examples of the metrics and reporting that are incorporated in our platform, giving you high-level insights and the ability to drill down on information in real time to understand how Google My Business is working for your business. In summary, our platform is an ideal accompaniment to the Google My Business platform, making it easier and more efficient for your business to manage your clients in real time. Should you have any further questions about how this platform operates, please contact the Cyberix team and we'd be happy to answer your questions. Okay, let's do a quick demo of how the platform works, signing into our back end using Google. So awaiting verification from Google, but the platform itself is still functional. Here's the elements that we have access to. So using Google services, here's the breakdown of all the pieces where the platform touches, starting with Google Calendar, which is really the broadest element that we operate under. The next element you can see as well is also a calendar function. And the next one down would be the integration to Google Ads accounts to coordinate functionality between the two in real time. And then finally, looking down at Google Cloud data, which data we use, how we integrate with other platforms potentially, and what the terms of service for those integrations might be. And then our standard terms of usage and how users can access and delete any information that's been captured by the tool, as well as personal information, how that is captured, used, and how we do not share that information, as well as standard Google account information, how that is held private within our platform, and finally, a declaration of any personal information provided to the Google platform, how we do not use that information. Let's continue with our quick demo in our back end. We're going to pull down a sample business just to take a look. And here then is our back-end management platform where you can see highlighted all of your standard metrics coming out of Google My Business, looking at things such as website visits, requests for directions, clicks on maps, as well as requests for the business clickstream data. Here's a breakdown on the daily, all of the individual activities that are broken down, as well as our custom reporting interface where you can develop customized reporting, segmenting out specific aspects of this data to provide you a more customized view into what is happening with your Google My Business platform performance. Here is our breakdown of the business as a whole that's incorporated within our user agreement. And again, here's a high-level view of what's going on with some additional analysis in terms of trends, what's happening on a daily business, the distribution of interactions on the platform, as well as a breakdown by day. We can see the busiest day as well as the least active day, giving us additional insights into how our consumers are interacting with the Google My Business platform. And finally, here are some recommendations provided by our platform, some additional actions that the business can take to improve or continued performance within the Google My Business platform. And here then, for businesses with multiple storefronts or business locations, they can control from our platform multiple businesses talking directly to the Google My Business platform. This gives them a more visual interface to do all the daily tasks and management that go with operating a Google My Business platform. The breakdown of posts, again, can be across multiple platforms or just a single business, but this allows us to visually review the performance of each one of our posts, as well as manage whether or not we want to continue, republish, or end a particular posting period. And then looking at the review section, a very important social validation for users. We can see in real time which are new using our custom filters. We can send a response. We can provide a standardized response, or we can customize that, giving us just a nice clean interface to interact with this important element of the Google My Business experience. Our accounts can also be connected to or tied to our Google Ads. So where Google My Business is part of a more wholesome campaign, we can also see that information here. This unfortunately is not connected, but we will have that in future demos. And finally, let's take a look at our calendar of events. This is where we can see any campaigns that have been set up in advance, where we're running concurrent campaigns, and this can also be seen across multiple businesses. So where we have multiple storefronts or different locations of the business, this can all be tied into our calendar view in the back end for better management and insights as to what campaigns and messagings are in market. And finally, let's take a look at, here are some recommendations, a dashboard of monitored aspects of all of the campaigns that would live within your Google My Business ecosystem, showing me what's happening in near time, real time, what is going on, recommended optimizations based on our analysis and review tools, and breaking out an actual checklist of things to do, items to respond against, as well as additional campaign optimizations. And here we can see the breakdown for SEO, our analysis of keywords, as well as use in optimization for SEO and GEO, super important in today's modern marketing mix.